Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of a new series I am doing. Uh, it's called The Mask Vault. And as the name implies, we're taking pieces of my mask collection so far and kind of showcasing them. In this first episode, I want to show off something kind of cool that not a whole lot of people talk about. I know there's a few out there in some much larger collections than what I have. But in general, I don't really see anyone cover this mask too much. It's not super expensive or rare. And that is the 2011-2012 era Mummy ghost face mask. And this mask is pretty unique, not with just its design where it's, mummified ghost face. We've seen similar with like the zombies or the aged to give it like a worn look. But in the fact that it's constructed not out of vinyl, but out of a plastic, like vacuum formed material, like super thin, and then it has fabric glued onto it, which means no two masks are going to be identical. The wrinkles, the paint splotches, everything are going to be different. The mouth is even mesh. There's nothing covering the mouth, so it's a very breathable mask. Pretty light eye mesh, not too dark, but at the same time, no one's really going to be using this for, a movie cosplay or anything like that. It's just a fun Halloween gag. One thing about them is they have like this unique kind of dusting aging effect on the shroud. So, and I'll take close-up photos for you guys to see better, but it has like some fading and some just general uniqueness to the shroud even, that not a whole lot of masks have. And the only other mask that comes to mind that has any kind of painting or like sprayage on a standard shroud is the original Crypt Keeper mask. The one with like the gauze around it. Not the newer one from like 2023 and onward. I'm talking about like the original Scream 4 era. That's the only other one I can think of that has anything on its shroud in terms of like painting. Obviously, we now have some more of the Dead by Daylight based masks with shrouds that have different materials, so like a pleather, not pleather, but like vinyl shroud. We have the ones with custom printing and color based. But in terms of just the standard black nylon shroud, not very many got custom paint jobs. So that's a unique thing about it. It's a very long mask. It's, I want to say, probably an inch or two longer than like a standard, even long EU from last year. It's a very interesting mask because it's plastic and it's tensioned with a elastic strap. It tends to collapse in on itself, especially with how the previous owner stored it. So it's kind of got this very skinny look when it's not on a head form or on a face. Here's it fully splayed out. It's just a kind of unique concept of a mask, which I think they should probably revisit sometime in the future, considering the zombie is still being produced, albeit in a more limited factor. They're bringing back a variant of the Scarecrow mask, though it's not as good as the original. So if they're bringing back some classic designs or doing more designs, I definitely think they should revisit the Mummy concept. And the first time around, it was pretty good. It, again, is just a fabric-wrapped plastic mask. Or I guess it has a layer of plastic, and then inside, I haven't opened this up in a while, inside is this like craft foam, like just this EVA craft foam to make it softer to wear. And it's just a very interesting mask. This one specifically still has its tags, April to June 2012. So it is a 2012 era version. But yeah, it's just a cool piece. I found this and another mask as a bundled deal on Facebook Marketplace last Halloween. Actually on Halloween. And I think I only paid, I want to say like $20 for the two. Like, I got a very good deal on these, and I'm surprised no one else swooped them up, honestly. So that just goes to show you that really just check Facebook Marketplace, check especially in October and September, check garage sales, yard sales. In Utah, we have the DI. I think they're also in Idaho, and then obviously everywhere else has Goodwill. I don't know where else has Savers, but we also have a Savers. DI in Orem, so a little bit of a drive for me, actually had a 2011 collector's edition bib style ghost face mask. I am currently working on reshrouding that with a proper collector style shroud that I found on an unrelated Fun World mask. So I'll document some of that in the future. But yeah, this is the first episode of the Mask Vault, covering the Mummy Ghostface mask. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. If you didn't like it, tell me fuck you in the comments, I don't care. Anyway, yeah. Until next time, guys. Peace.